Joseph Zerilli was an Italian-born American mobster who rose to power in the crime family known as the Detroit Partnership, leading from the 1930s through much of the 1970s. He immigrated to the United States from Sicily in 1914 at the age of 17 to the United States, settling in Detroit along with numerous other Italian immigrants, especially many from Sicily. While working as a laborer with the Detroit Gas Company, Zerilli joined the Purple Gang, founded by brothers and Abe Bernstein and his brothers Bugs Bill, Raymond, and Isidore, who had moved from New York as youths. After Michigan had prohibited liquor sales a few years before the Prohibition era started nationwide in the United States, these young men developed a street gang into what became known as the Purple Gang. It was dominated by American-born Jews whose parents had immigrated from Russia. By 1936, Zerilli assumed operational control of Detroit's criminal operations, which were dominated by Italian immigrants from Sicily. They formed what became known as the Detroit Partnership. In the early years, William Taco was the official boss, and Zerilli succeeded him in 1964. After more than 40 years, Zerilli retired from racketeering in 1970. His son, Anthony Zerilli, known as Tony, assumed control. In 1970, Tony Zerilli became boss of the partnership. But after he was convicted and imprisoned for conspiring to conceal interests in a Las Vegas syndicate casino, in 1975, Zerilli came out of retirement to lead as boss. On October 30th, 1977, Joseph Zerilli died of natural causes. He was buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery in Detroit. His nephew Jack Taco was named to head the partnership. After Tony Zerilli got out of prison, he became an underboss reporting to Taco. In April 2000, Joseph Zerilli's grandson, Nov Taco, a Detroit syndicate soldier, agreed to testify against his cousin Jack Taco, still boss of the Detroit crime syndicate. Nov Taco was the first member of the Detroit crime family to turn state's evidence since the family's founding in 1921.